Guys, we're doing all this today. This is one of my old power supplies. You know, the ATX power supply. It's one from the 90s. It's one of these. I'll show you in a second. So the solder irons does good. If you guys want to donate more soldering stuff, it is the T900 series. But what I did, I actually had to use this here for put that in here, and I ran out some other solder stuff. I have plenty of this stuff, but I wish you guys could donate some more solder stuff. If you guys want to send me a desolder station, like it sucks all these things out, but it does good with these little things here. I had these a while back, and we got a lot more parts here, but I'm waiting to get the microscope soon. It's one of the ones I bought for like $15 this week, and I want to see if I can do it on my President Grant soon when I get it. And the little glasses thing that goes to your eyes, it's like I hope it actually works when you get desoldered. But the microscope's gonna be interesting. It's a new one. It came out like several years ago. It's one of these things. I think it's called Beaver. I think it's called Beaver or something. You guys will see it. It's one of these goes on. It comes with a bunch of stuff. It comes with a plastic case where you put. It's for like little things you find insects in the field. But I will use those plastic things for putting little chips and stuff in it, like parts stuff. And it comes with a bunch of stuff. But for 15 bucks on Temu, it's not a bad price. So it'll be here sometime during the week, because you guys know how they think. But the glass thing, I'm going to be getting them during I think this week, because you know how the mail usually runs. It's good. If you guys want to donate any soldering stuff, if you guys can get me some like a solder flux, like it's like called tip types soldering thing. It's like this gray stuff, and then what it does, I've seen on videos, you take this thing to put it in this can stuff. It has very hard stuff. I wish I had gallons of this stuff. I wish I had a lot of flux, and it usually will tip your iron in less than a few minutes, and it gets out in there. And what I did yesterday, I burned a hole like that, because when I did this when I stuck it in here. I went like this, and I left it there just like that. It happens like that. So I had to retip my iron yesterday. Everything works good. And I did a technique on YouTube I learned. And we put this back here so we don't get any corrosion in it. And also, I'll tell you, that's what I'm saying, guys. And I did this tip on YouTube yesterday, and this guy showed me how to put one of these. You take one of these pieces and you put this on your solder iron and wipe it all up, and that's how you could do this. I'll show you the video where you guys get it down the link. You take one of these and you put the solder iron. If you get it on a plastic, it'll clean it up. Then you retip it up on your thing. So I learned that on YouTube. I'll show you the technique, because I'll show you a lot of YouTube videos down in the description down below. So that's pretty cool, guys. But so we're just having a little fun today. I had done this tried out some last night to pull these things out. I got parts out of it. These little capacitors. It's from a compact computer from the 90s, which I'll show you what it is. This is only an 8. I took one of my first amp fuse out of here when I tried out one of my Silver Eagles a while back, until I found out when I put 15 amps on the other one. This is not one I have not used for a long time. This is from my 400 megahertz computer back in the day from the 90s. So that's what it is. It will not do anything good, except it won't run a C-rail, because I tried it many times. So I took the 8 amp fuse and tried it on there first time until I got the 15 amp fuse more for it later on. So yeah, this is when I took it out a while back. This is a computer power supply. It's got a lot of MOSFETs. It is from a 400 megahertz computer that came out in Windows 98 back in the day. So I'll probably be desoldering sometime in this week. But I just was trying out my solder iron. It does pretty good with the heat gun. This thing is an amazing thing. It does really good. When you put this on here at 500 Celsius, and it is really good. And I actually got it out last night. When you heat it up, you can pull it out pretty quick. It does very good. Especially the solder iron tip is amazing. It is very good. And it does really good on desoldering stuff. And I had to repin this back up with my last night. I just put solder back on this thing. This is where I pulled out this board last night. I'll show you in a second where I got off here. This little board came out of here last night when I desoldered it with the solder iron. So I pulled this out last night. It was over this side. So that's what it is. So that's what we did. We pulled this one out last night with this. I was just trying to practice my soldering skills with the new solder iron, and it did pretty good. And I soldered all my other re-tinned my tits, but I did pretty good on this. I did this by eyeball, without a glasses thing going on your head. So I did this by eyeball when I did this. I'll show you guys if I did a good job on it. so you guys can see it, what I did. So it's not bad. I did pretty good on soldering tips like that. I just refilled up the holes like that I did. I was practicing. So it should be okay. So I'm probably going to get that little glass thing that goes over my head. It's a different thing. You guys will see it. I'll show you in the video when I get it during this week. And a new microscope, which it has to be hooked up to a computer or an Android device, but you could do it on a computer. It's a better little quality one for $15. It's an 800 times one, but this one you can put it on a little thing it has with it. But it should be able to do the Grant Radio or something like that. But also this one's actually portable. It has a battery built into it, or you can hook it up by USB. But this one you could carry everywhere you go. You could take pictures of your chips with it. You could do all that stuff. Even you could do it on your app, on your cell phone thing, or you could do it on your laptop computer like I have here. You guys see? It's a little better than the old one. The old one was one I got several years ago. So this is a chip I got last night when I pulled off the board here. It was that soldering iron tip I did with the little tube thing. You guys seen a while back. Wish I had a desoldering tool that does better, but this should be okay. But this is a lot of chips in here, so it looks like 100K resistors in here too. So we could desolder more parts this week, but so we still got it actually will do these kind of boards. These are the most hardest board other soldering irons can't do, but this soldering iron actually can do it, and the heat gun does it too. They could do these new boards, but this one could do these very good with this. So you guys, and this is where I pulled out these big components last night. You guys see right here what I did last night. You guys see what I did with the heat gun. So I got those out last night, and I pulled out a lot of stuff here. That's what I did. So I just want to give you guys an update. So this is a Rubicon type components. They're still good shape. They're actually 200 volts between 470 UFarads. This will work for probably other different radios you can use or build things with it. So this is an old Rubicon from the 90s. So the caps are probably still good, but I'll have to test and look at it on the little device thing I have. You guys seen a while back, the cheap version, the one Wagmaster has. I can check that out and check it all out. We got these guys out here. These are kind of well worth to go through old computer power supplies. If you don't have ones that are working or you don't want to use them anymore, you could actually always take the parts out and reuse the radios. Since those tariff prices are going up during this year, you guys don't throw out any electronic devices. You can have MOSFETs in here. You can reuse these things. If you have any computers, used computers, and you're going to get rid of, don't throw them out. Take the chips out and reuse them, because you might be able to get your radios back in either way. Who knows? So you guys know about that. Grant's still in the same position. I haven't took the relay out yet and cleaned it, but I got the deox spray for it this week. My brother ordered it for me the other day. I had the large cans. These are empty, but this is the one I got here. This is the one I used a while back. When I first started out, I sprayed my Grant one these while back. It's done twice, even one of these too. But this one, I hadn't put it on the relay yet, so it's good. So you guys see that chip I got? It's got a lot of things I got. That's what I took apart last night. I got the screws out of that. It's pretty good. But this thing's a beautiful machine. I actually like it. If I had more solder tips for it, like either way, but don't burn. Maybe you can make one of these out of a metal thing so it doesn't burn things. It's still okay, but what you do, you could leave it on the top. It won't burn this either way. And you could leave it on the top just like this. You could leave it like that. And it won't burn anything like that. You could do it like that. But this one, this microscope I'm getting, it's a battery system. So you can't have heat, but you can still solder on the underneath it when I get it. It's a nice one for 15 bucks. The Temu's have a lot of stuff on sale for soldering stuff. You guys need to go get soldering equipment now. If you want to get like a desoldering gun and stuff, like you can desolder very quick, go look on Temu right now, get the sales, go look at them, and that's your best bet. And they're marketing them a lot of times every single day. So that if you guys want to get a lot of your soldering equipment, go buy on Temu soon, get it. And either way, but this board we're going to probably do a lot of desoldering this week and see if we can get all these components. And I haven't gotten a lot of components out of TVs, but these are from computer boards. So they got some nice capacitors. And we can look at what they are. A lot of them are Rubicons. And they're actually from the 90s. They're Japanese parts. So if you go look up the capacitors on Google search, they'll tell you what they are. And you can do. And that's what I'm saying. But pretty cool. But this little thing did an awesome job. I put it at 350 Celsius on this when I did it, and desoldered these very quick. It took a while, and he had to put flux on them. That's what it do. The problem is you need to get, like, if you can make your own flux, get tons of this stuff. I wish we had 5 gallons of flux. 5 gallons of flux will make my life happy. But this is plenty. But I wish we could make a lot of flux. That's what we need, lots of flux. Flux is the main key. You need to get a lot of to keep your things going. But they have this kind of iron tight tip thing that goes in a can. It's like gray, like $6. If you guys want to buy a lot of flux or make your own, if you make a lot of your own flux, you can sell a lot of that stuff, or keep it for free. But I wish I had lots of flux, like a whole box of them. Flux is one of your main keys that will keep the things going into desoldered boards. And we have a lot of chips here too. This is like a Bearcat radio scanner from the 90s. And you can still get a lot of stuff if you don't burn the boards. So, you guys saw it on video. I did that one with the microscope a few nights ago. That's what we're practicing. And you can save these little chips for your surface radios. Don't throw out any of these chips. You can reuse them on certain things. You never know. And you might get certain things repaired, like your what do they call it? Like a test meter thing. You can get them back. You can use these things. Or if your NAND got burned up, you can when your old NAND got burned up, you can replace the parts with this kind of stuff. You can use these. You can do that. Make sure they look good. They're pretty easy when it's hot. Solder irons, heat guns, you could do it. And that's what I'm saying. I don't have all the heat gun tips. I only have those 3 that came with it. And it came with 1 tip, but I got those tips from Wally World. But I always stack up on solder and when I go there once in a while and do that. It actually will do boards like this too. You can tell what I burned this while, but I haven't done anything on this board yet. But it'll do things like this. There's a nice dioid down there. Look at that. That beautiful one right there. And if you get a microscope, you can look at this very close. Save all these chips and don't throw them out because you can use them. This looks like some great component parts. There's a lot of MOSFETs. I always like that. If you get a lot of those broken LCD screen TVs, don't throw them out. Do not throw out any of your TVs. They have parts like this. And you can get like small things. These mostly came out, the one I got a few nights ago, you could actually, this is the one we did last night, a few nights ago with this one. You guys saw it on video with this one. This is the one. We took out that fantastic chip and all that. This is probably from some old router thing it was. Who knows? But one night, and this is a component I got out during a few nights ago. This little board here was like this thing. I had to rip the plastic. This little whole board came out an air front. You know the guy looks like a little white suit dude, and he sells the oven air fryer. Yeah, that's the one. This came out of one of his products, which my mom bought it back 5-10 years ago, and he sold it on TV. He's this guy with this blind man that sells the oven air fryer, like a high quality one. So it was actually has like a plastic thing in this oven fryer. I'm surprised this thing had no fire hazard things in it. It was like all plastic. How he could handle plastic that hot? But the other ones are metal ones. You get the new ones. So I took boards out of this from the oven air fryer. This kind of plug it came out. I think it was. I'll show you one of them I got a few nights ago. I think it is. This is the air fryer I took out of this one a few nights ago when I took it downstairs, which my mom doesn't use anymore. An old oven air fryer. We have a new one we bought 2 or 3 years ago, but this one came out like 10 years ago. It's got a lot of lights, and this is one of their boards. The oven air fryer, the one in T with the guy with the blind man, young blind dude that dresses in a white suit, and that's what it does. And you see him on TV with this kind of thing called the oven air fryer. This is one of the front display boards. It's a big black thing, like a dome thing, and they only sell it on TV. So this is all the parts they make from the oven air fryer. You already know what I'm talking about. It was back in 2017 when my mom bought it on TV. So that's it. So if you guys got any 2017 radios, these will work on your C radios. Probably would. So that's why I saved this. And we have another, and this is what came out of the oven air fryer. The other one was not. Sorry about that, guys. This is the one that came out of the air fryer. They got nice, beautiful relays. That's why don't throw out your electronics, like your oven air fryers, the ones you don't use, broken ones, which my mom doesn't use anymore. So I took it out a black oven air fryer from 2017. They sold it on TV in 2018, but my mom bought it back in 2017. It was like a little dome thing. And it has like, you guys know what air fryers. I have a newer one than this, but they all have the same thing. So this is what it came out of oven air fryer. I did it, I think 2 nights ago. I think it was on Wednesday night, or it was actually on Wednesday night I took it out. And this is what the product looks like. There's its beep thing. Look at the capacitors. But if you guys got an oven air fryer, do not throw it away. They have components like this inside of these. Look at these beautiful components you can get out of here. I don't know what they're from. Could be Rubicon type things. We don't know. That's its thing it looks like. Could be from China. And this would be a good time not to throw out your air fryers or TVs. You could reuse them for other radios, but the components can still be good, but they're from 2017 or a few years ago if it's not been used a lot. So look at that, guys. Beautiful 220s, UFerrits. These are actual relays. I don't know if they could be used in a grant, but look at that. Look at all those little relays. And I have gotten parts like this out of one of my ones I had a while back. You see in my videos. This big giant thing had a lot of relays, and I took it out during 3-4 years ago. And it was actually a spa pool pump electronic device for the heater temperature control. So I took it out of that part. My dad took the part out of it one time, and he kept it somewhere. But it was actually when my dad was going to throw out the spa, so I took the part out of it, kept it under a shed for 2-3 years. And when I left Utah, I brought that part along with me, and the TV part I had a while back. You guys see on my desoldering videos when I showed it. I have several of these kind of things are different than this one. Older ones from the 90s, but this is from the mid 2000s. You guys see that? Look at that. This is actually their relays that come out of it. I don't know if they work something, but that's their components that look like these. They look more like those there. They're probably mostly all over the areas. Who knows? So that's the one from an air fryer. This is from a TV part I got out of a TV a while back. This one here. They come under those LC TVs, and something this could be a different kind of thing I got out. It's from battery, and plus most of them from kids games you get out. That's why don't throw out any electronic parts. Even kids toys too will have components. You never know they work. That's what I tell you guys. Do not throw out any of your electronic parts. You could reuse the caps, and some of these might work tube radios, some might not. But that's why I save them. So, and mostly, there's a lot of nice ones. This is a transformer, but I think I took some things out of this radio. I think I did. Probably not. Who knows? But we'll do more desoldering components later on. Maybe we'll do it on live stream tonight with the live stream when we get the microscope this week. And you guys show you either way. So this one was out of a 90s board. You guys see that? Pretty nice, beautiful components. You guys have a good day. UDX362 over Knoxville, Tennessee. We'll catch you later and bring out more videos soon. Don't forget to check out Old Radio Night tonight at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. And make sure you get in the shout-out wheel. And also, make sure you get in the shout-out wheel before 9 o'clock tonight. And if you say hi to 21 out there, UDX21 or Dirty Diaper, Dirty Diaper 21, Dirty Diaper 21, that guy out there. If you say hi to him out there in South Carolina in the chat, he'll give you a blue wrench, and make sure you subscribe to these channels. Also, don't forget to check out 390 Wagmaster if you want a United Delta X-ray number. Email Wagmaster at udxcbradio@yahoo.com. udxcbradio@yahoo.com. And make sure, if you guys want a P.O. box on it, that's what you want, a UDX sticker for sure. And if you want to be part of it, so this is his P.O. box address. Make it out to 390 Wagmaster. Check him out on YouTube, 390 Wagmaster. P.O. Box 9223, Salt Lake City, Utah 84109. Make sure you keep that on the dial. And don't forget to check out Hogtown Radio Roundup. You see it on YouTube, on Facebook. And the Bay Jaw Jackers. We talked to him last night on World Radio 559. World Radio 559 out there on YouTube land on Fridays nights. Get checked in on the channel. He's out of San Francisco, California. Same thing, Hogtown Radio Roundup from, check out Golden Gate 1220 on YouTube, UDX 1220, and he'll make sure he gets you checked in on the radio for sure. So don't forget to check out Old Radio Night and Uncle Freddy Chicken Choker, the shout out wheel you get into. And don't forget to check him out. This is the deck of cards here. Make sure you get him an email to him. And that's Old Radio Night. Starts at 8 o'clock, 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. And don't forget, we need an OTR sticker for sure. And that's the Uncle Freddy's Chicken Choker. We're doing some little soldering today. Check that out. We're cool. We're great. We're awesome. And we're great, 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 great. Yep. Check it all out. We're just banging on the readers today. But we were checking, but the conditions are pretty bad today. I was out there today. It is very poor day on the radio. And if I hear a lot of stations, it probably would have came in. But it'll be poor up in the next few days. I think I saw on the DX Map Systems. And I'll tell you, look at that. UDX 59 Zoo out there, Salt Lake City, Utah land. Oh yeah. Don't forget to check him out. That's him. That's Brad, the art graphics department guy. Pretty cool. So good, so great. And check out the Cowboy UDX 357 in the zone in the house in San Jose, California. He does some part of the World Radio 559 out there on YouTube. He will write you down in a professional way. He does. He got that Cobra 2000. I'd love to have one of those radios. If you guys want to donate me an Icom 7300, let me know. If you want to do it all for free, send it to me. We'll be doing lots of videos. I had that perfect screen, could do it. You guys see that screen over there? You guys see in my videos? That will hook up HDMI. It'll be okay. We'll just make sure to keep that out of here on the dial. So, yep. This is the Cowboy UGX 357 San Jose, California. I haven't done a video the last few nights because I've been waiting on my grant and stuff. I'm trying to see what happens if I take that relay out and clean it. I haven't done it yet because I've been waiting on those. I'm trying to get the microscope and the little glasses thing you can see up close because I don't want to burn the board. So far, the soldering is pretty good. And also, we had 10-4 day a couple days ago. You guys see this. And I know 390's got a bunch of this too. Yeah, look at that. That's from UDX 59 Zoo, but Wagmatch has something like that. We need to make a poster like this. A big poster out of this. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You guys see that? That's a nice one. We need to make a UDX card out of that one. That would be a professional one. Yep. It's got all the stuff, but the knobs on the Washington's backwards. Maybe that'll be the next generation Washington radios. Man, I want to see someone do a mod like that. Put it on that side, make it look cool. I think someone can actually do it. Yeah, it'd be called the Washington 2, baby. Or we could call it the President. It could be the T-Man's radio, or it could be, who knows? It could be the Reagan radio. It could be the President Reagan. That could be the President Reagan radio, or it could be the Washington 2. I don't know. It could be the Thomas Jefferson radio. I don't know. The thing about what would be a radio like this is, I think that would be the T-Man radio, or it could be Ronald Reagan radio. I don't know. So check that out. This is actually like a Washington on backwards on steroids. Maybe that's how they do in the land down undies in Australia. In Australia, it's more. It looks like a guy. It looks like a British driving on the wrong side of the road, but it's on the right side of the road. Yeah, this is like on the British type side on the knob. It's like driving on the wrong side of the road. This is like the American to drive on the right side of the road. It looks almost like that, guys. You can see it. Oh man, pure genius. Who knows who created that graphics? Awesome. So yeah, so y'all want you guys to do all that. Check them all out tonight. And don't forget the Old Tube Radio Network is out there tonight at 11 o'clock p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. That is Bozo Control, Tube C Radios on the air. And then, this is his website. I'm going to throw out there on the card. Here we go. And don't forget to check it out. Old Tube Radio Network comes on tonight. And if you're going to come out there on Friday nights, maybe get a shout out to Rooster C Radio Connection. He'll talk to you out there. He's got lots of radios for sale, boxes too. He's out of Cleveland, Tennessee. And he does a show called 2 Radio Night once in a while on Fridays on Channel 18. He's also on Channel 24, Channel 26, and Channel 18. Most of these on Channel 26 with the Smoky Mouth Skip Chasers. So make sure it's Fridays, 8 o'clock p.m. for 2 Radio Night. But if you see his live stream, give a shout out to him. He's in Tennessee, and he does a lot of great things. If you want to text him, if you got a question about radios you want to buy, stuff like that, he'll make sure you're good. And Rooster will be happy to see you out there buying some stuff. This is his website where he sells C radios, roostercb.com. Yep. And don't forget, and also we're going to be checking out him today. I know Highlander's been doing a lot of video gates the last few days. I saw that video from the guy who talked to someone in Arizona. He talked to UDX 268 just today, I think yesterday. Then he talked to UDX 534 in Oregon. Someone actually talked to him. But Andy had a video of him on the video gate. Go check out UDX 260 Andy AZ, I think it is. But go look at Highlander 498. But they'll have video searching. So check out Highlander 498 Interact Video Gates. He's got that Yusu type radio, a pretty beautiful radio. And I'll tell him about what he always says. There only could be only one Highlander. There only could be only one, and that is him out there in St. Louis, Missouri. UDX 498. It is called on his YouTube channel Highlander 498 Interactive Video Gates on YouTube. Check it out, and he'll make sure you appreciate you on the dial. So we just want to get that out there to all you guys out there today. Put it all back. Put it all back. Put it all back. I want you guys to go check out Dennis' channels tonight, and I'll show you the radios we're talking about, what Dennis is all about. And shout out to Uncle Freddy Chicken Choker from Elvis today. I've been having one to do it because, guys, I've been busy the last few days, but I've been trying to work on it. But I've been waiting on some stuff for the. So I don't know if it's going to turn out the way I want to do, but I hope it does turn out what I want to do. So this is my next desk I'm using for my computer thing. But I have a new desk I got today. I'll show you what my mother got me today. But she couldn't use it. It is on wheels. It'll fit a laptop on it, but we can bring out here on live stream. This is the tube radios we're talking about today. So don't forget to check out Old Tube Radio Network. This is the Robin 123B, the 40 channel modified version, and that is what you guys want to see. Let me show you guys in a second what I got today. So you guys, that's the new table I got this week, guys. Today my mom didn't want this because it's too cheap, but it's going to be perfect for a laptop. This is where we're on Temu, but we'll be able to put the laptop. My sister took the large table during yesterday and got that TV table. But I don't know if we can solder on this table, but it's got wheels. It'll be perfect for the laptop. We can sit up there like we do before. If it's high up in the air, it should be able to give us a better Wi-Fi signal down below. So that's what I got from my mom. Gave that for me as an early Christmas present from Temu. But I wish I had larger tables, like, you know, the kind of table looking like the one I had back in Utah, the one I used to do. Just want to show you guys that is a beautiful setup, pretty good. But we'll be able to do great things with that, on a lot of things like that. So let's go back to the Old 2 Radio Network. We're going to talk about that. We'll hope we get this guy fixed soon. If you guys want to donate some caps for these radios, let me know. I need caps for these radios here, the Comsat 35, the Lafayette. But I want more caps for this radio. You guys know where to get it on Digital Keep. You can get those parts for me, let me know. I put them out there on CB Lounge 2112 a while back, the parts of this radio. It's even on several ones. I wish we could find them, because I have, and they're like, come to like $26 to get some of the caps off the Digital Keep for this radio. And this one needs some lots of caps for this guy. Maybe that will work. But this is the Old 2 Radio Network out there in CB Radio Land. Check out Dennis Thompson tonight at 11 o'clock p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. You get your Brown and Golden Eagles, your Mark IVs, and things like that. The Old 2 Radio Network, yeah. Check it all out when you get some time. And you get your Johnson Messengers, your Robin 123Bs, your Robin 240Ds, and I'm talking about all that too. You like that? I'm talking about check out the Old 2 Radio Network, OTR. And you'll be keeping on that dial tonight, channel 1127.085. So my mom went to a Chinese restaurant to go bring some food here today. It's the one in Spring City, Tennessee. It's the one, the newest one I went to a while back. And we got our beautiful tinfoil, so we keep that live stream going, rocking on the meters. And we don't want to show anything like that. And you guys got the little tinfoil here tonight. That's what we do. But we're trying to get everything back on the air soon. But everything's working good. You know, you guys know that. So we're cool, we're great, we're awesome. So make sure everything looks good. So this is the Old 2 Radio Network. Check out 11 o'clock p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. It goes on to 2 in the morning almost. And his name is Dennis Thompson out of Fresno, California. These are the radios they do on check-ins. I'd love to get this guy working, but she is a beauty. Beauty of the size one of these two here today. You guys see it. And you know that. And you guys know that. It is something like that. They need caps, because you know the ones I'm talking about, the caps you guys seen a while back. Check out the Old 2 Radio Network at 11 o'clock p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. And he got the Brown and Golden Eagles, the World Radio Lab type radios, And you got that all kinds of stuff like that. The World Radio Labs radios like the Hustler. You got the Johnson Messenger 123B, and the Messenger 1 and 2, the black-faced Johnson, the white-faced Johnson. All those things out there too in CB Radio land. And also, even you got the Metro Text, you got the Spitfires, you got the carrier radios, you got the general radio telephones, all that stuff you guys were talking about today. And you got the Brown and Golden Eagles 1 and 2 and 3, and the Mark IV. I love that Mark IV. And the DAC 9s and 10s. There's actually one selling, there's a guy who's actually selling a DAC 9 or DAC 10 in my local area, about 35 miles away. And if you guys want to know where it's at, he's asking way too much for it, but it's in great condition. I've seen videos of it, and it's in perfect condition. It's not very far from the CB shop in west side of Knoxville. It's near that area. But I wish it had that radio, the DAC 10. That'd be awesome. It's in great shape. The guy tested it out. Maybe because they can't get conditions over because all that noise out there you guys see. I'm telling you, yeah. You know how those things on the web SDRs are. But it's a beautiful radio I saw. But I'm telling you, you guys need to check out the Old 2 Radio Network. Old 2 Radio Network comes on tonight at 11 o'clock p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. So, and also I forgot a few of the general radio telephones. The Cobra Cam 88. That's a good radio. And you got lots of radio. You got the Democo satellites. And you got other ones like the Incos and all that stuff. And you hear lots of radios. Even you hear Robin 123Bs and 123s of Robins. Robin 123s. And check out the Old 2 Radio Network. Comes on 11 o'clock p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. So Dennis will be proud of you to see these radios today. So, and I'll let you guys back off the key for a few minutes. So we got our greenhouse ready to go soon, guys. We're getting ready to go to get some more stuff in here. You guys see it here? Yep. So I'm going to show you something we got, something here I've been planting. I took at least about 2 foot in the ground. So this is our apple tree. I'll tell you what kind of apple is it. That is an apple tree we got. So you guys can see it back here. Pretty good. There's our beam antenna right there. She's looking beautiful as sight. And I'll show here. This is our blueberry bushes we got today during this week. I had to plant these yesterday. I had worked on it. I think that I got done with yesterday. The other day I did that. That is the blueberry. They were on sale at Lowe's. You guys see it. I did at least about a foot in the ground. We had to use post hole diggers and shovels. And Dennis can see this. We'll have blueberries in the future. And it's right along with the Mako V5000. You guys can see it right there. Right on that position of the Mako V5000. She is still rocking on the meters for sure. You guys can see it up there in radio land. And it's still going good. There's a beautiful shot of the Mako V5000. Right on the tip. She is doing good. You guys can see it. And looking great today. We'll swing it over to the beam antenna real soon. Pretty good. So I'm going to show you guys. There's our beam antenna. The Syria SY27S4. You see that? She's a 4-element beam. She's been talking all over the world ever since. In about a month, it'll be 1 year since we got this up here during, I think, a few days after Thanksgiving. So it's been up here since before Thanksgiving Day. So we got before when the snowstorms came in time. So you guys could still see the antenna doing good. You guys seen it? And I'm not going to move any position of it. If you guys want to put a tower on this system, that'd be great. So it'd be good. We still got a lot of the stuff we have to burn for the next few months. It's going to take a while. So we got it right here. So I'll show you some little daisy flowers that are planting up here. These are just wild daisies you see in Tennessee. They're growing all over the place. You guys can see them. Yeah, those are wild. So our beam antenna is right here. You guys can still see it. Get a good glimpse. She's still holding on that thing. You guys can see it right there. She's still rocking on the meters for sure, guys. You know that. She's still doing good. It's talked all over the world so far, and it's made Australia pretty good. Imagine that Icon set 300 will work on, but I hope I get my other radios working soon. So yeah, so looking good, guys. GDX 362 over East Tennessee, getting on down. And I'll catch you guys later. Have a great day. Just want to show you some little bonus video today we did today. And I'll see you soon. We'll bring up more videos soon. And I'll see you guys on OTR later tonight. And I'll check you guys later. So yeah, we got a nice clear beautiful skies today, but it'll be warming back up real soon. So UDX 362 over Knoxville, Tennessee. I hope we can get that Grant radio working soon with the relay. You guys know that one. So I'll catch you guys later. From the Fox Band out here on YouTube. UDX 362 over Knoxville, Tennessee, getting on down.